Today we're going to be looking at building a workflow between Oracle Fusion and BlackLine. The first step is to connect to Oracle Fusion, which means we'll start by creating an Oracle Fusion credential in DataBlend. We'll just need to give this credential a name. We'll call this one Oracle Fusion Credential, keep it nice and simple, and then we'll just enter our username, password, and base URL to establish the connection. Once the credential is created, we can now build a collector which will allow the data to be brought into DataBlend. When we click Add, we can choose Oracle Fusion from the list. We'll call this collector Oracle Fusion Report Collector. We can then choose or create a data source and schema within DataBlend so we know where the data will be stored. Next, we choose the credential we created and then the object type. There are a few different object types you can choose from, but in this case we're going to use the report object type as it allows us to pull a report directly from Oracle Fusion that has the exact data specified for BlackLine. Next, a query will need to be created in order to transform the data into BlackLine format. This is an example of an account balance query. If we scroll down, you can see these are all the standard fields needed for BlackLine account balances. Just about all of the fields are required except for the key fields that are optional and can be mapped to dimension fields or hard-coded with text. Alternate currencies and other balances are also optional, but because of this template format, it does allow for multiple balances to be loaded in by account and entity if necessary. Next, we will need to create a BlackLine data target. There are two options for sending data into BlackLine, one via API and the other via SFTP. For the API option, you'll need to authenticate with BlackLine via credential, and then choose which type of object you want to load data into. In this example, we're loading to account balances, but there are also options for transactions and subledgers as well. For the SFTP option, a remote SFTP credential will need to be created in DataBlend to establish the connection with the BlackLine SFTP site. The path and file just need to be defined, and then the target step is complete. So putting everything together, the last step is to create a workflow that includes the collector, query, and data target that we completed in the previous steps. When the workflow runs, it will first collect the data into DataBlend, transform it via query, and then send the data to BlackLine using the data target. We manually kicked off the workflow in this example, but the workflow can be scheduled so that it is automated as well. There are many preset scheduling options for quick and easy access, but these can also be customized outside of what is provided in the schedule UI. The workflow can also be set as a favorite so that it shows up on the user's dashboard for quick and easy access, whether it's to kick the workflow off right from there or check its integration status.